I reach for the heavens and the moons and the stars. There's no point of reaching for a level where you can reach. You might as well. I'm all about my quotes. So here's a quote for us: "If your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough."
Hi guys, welcome to Talks with TKAY.
Yes, conversations with TK.
Sorry, I mean conversations with TK.
No worries.
Hi TK, how are you, and what you been up to lately?
I'm well. I've been up to a lot lately in terms of music, just recording, publishing a new song. So yeah,
Publishing new songs,
Yes.
right? So obviously that brings us on to why we're here
yeah.
today. So tell us a little bit about you and why you're wanting to obviously start the podcasting, and what your listeners could be expecting to hear from you.
Okay, so a little bit about me. So I am a British singer-songwriter, born in Africa, grew up in England when I was at a very young age, and I just wanted to create music and distribute and sell music as a job, and that's what I've been doing ever since I was 15 years old.
So from the age of 15, you've been trying to so obviously with trying, you've actually got a record label, right?
That's correct. Yes.
And so what is the record label?
So the record label is called One Sound Entertainment Limited, or just One Sound, as you can see on the screen. Yes. Very proud of that.
It's a very good logo.
Thank you. So I just run a record label, and I promote my music through there, distribute my music through there, through other distribution channels as well. So anywhere where you get your music from, my song's probably going to be there. So Deezer, Apple Music, Spotify, that sort of thing.
I'm reading some of the notes and bits and pieces on you. So your ambitions.
Yes. Oh boy.
So you're aiming quite high, right?
Yeah. I reach for the heavens and the moons and the stars. There's no point of reaching for a level where you can reach. You might as well. I'm all about my quotes. So here's a quote for us: "If your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough."
Wow. That is quite a a good statement there. Because obviously I'm reading one of your other thing, your vision.
Yeah.
Now that is obviously, I think that needs to be, obviously, what is it? To inspire the world one song at a time.
Yes, one sound at a time. Yeah,
one sound at a time.
Yeah, precisely that. So I actually when I initially made the record label, I thought to myself, we need to have a slogan or like a short vision statement. What describes the company? And I thought, inspire the world one sound at a time just sticks, because that's exactly what I want to do.
It is a very good good concept. Well,
thank you.
So obviously reading some more of the notes, and obviously that we've got on you.
Yeah.
So you've put on here, so starting with a young age of 2.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to explain what that one is for everybody?
Yeah, precisely. So I grew up with my uncles and my aunties, and they were listening to music, and they were always playing music from a very young age. And my mom used to be a DJ as well. So I think I got that influence from her side, more so to speak. And I was literally just singing along to songs, dancing on tables, with influences such as Biggie, Tupac. And I just grew up with them, listening to them all the time.
So that's pretty much the people that you've been listening to from a very, very young age then.
Precisely, yeah.
So obviously with your style of music, what would you say is your style?
I would say it's more of like a new age sort of thing. We're trying something new. So if you listen to my debut song, Come to Me, it's like a fusion of R&B, pop, and sort of like a Asian Bhangra fusion. I'm not too sure what you call that,
wow.
but it's like a hybrid of genres. Yeah.
So you've got a very good mixture, I suppose, is probably the best way to describe that, right?
Yeah, precisely.
So where could they listen to that?
Anywhere we get music from, like I mentioned, Deezer, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, everywhere.
So would they find it
YouTube.
under?
They would find it under the record label, yes, One Sound Entertainment. So they would find it under that, and also my Instagram page. There's a few links there.
Okay, so when obviously you say your Instagram page, is that under TK?
Yes, so it's TKAY _YXYA.
We will
It's a
put
bit of
that
a-
up for you in the comments. But obviously, okay, right. So obviously, I'm reading here you've been on Reading's Talent.
Yes, Reading's Got Talent. So I auditioned because I thought to myself, why not get myself exposed? Like, just exposure is good for me, and I just want to take over the world one way or another with my music, and for the good, obviously.
For a good cause.
Yeah,
right?
for a good cause, of course. And so I auditioned for Reading's Got Talent, and Daniel Johnson, if I can
Yes.
sort of name drop his name out there.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He's a legend. He was one of the judges, and I was actually auditioning, and I went through to the second round.
Oh, wow. Okay. So with that then, so if you had one wish right now for your record label, what would you want it?
Exposure.
So exposure.
Yeah.
So obviously going forward, eventually you're going to be sitting where I am.
Yeah.
And obviously you're going to be hosting the whole thing. And obviously this is just an introduction to say to your listeners and your viewers out there who you are.
Yeah.
So eventually here, when you're on this side, what could the listeners and obviously for your podcast, what can they expect?
A whole lot of stuff. It's not just going to be about music. It's going to be a vast majority or diversity, if you will, of music, talks, whatever comes to mind, whatever is interesting, whatever is entertaining, whatever is good of that nature and positive and, uplifting, then you can expect to find it.
Wow. So obviously that will be up on Spotify and Apple again.
Precisely.
Obviously, are you going to play it through so can they listen it through that?
Yeah, precisely. They can hear it through the record label or my Instagram page or links or TikTok as well. I am on TikTok as well. TK_YXYA. Same handle. Yeah.
Oh wow, right. Okay. So obviously that introduces you. We obviously, for the listeners and bits and pieces, obviously follow him on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow him on all his platforms.
Yeah.
And obviously keep an eye out, guys, for the podcasts that are coming with conversations with TK.
100%. Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Can't wait to hear the next one, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers.